is me, Ruowen Huang. Since I have some free time, I will come up and do more episodes. I guess I'm trying to catch on my episode. Anyway, before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today, I want to talk about a topic that basically, I believe it's just not just me. I believe many people in my position, whoever be in the position of helping people or try to help people with their future, or fortune teller, or you can be the card reader, astrology, palm reader, no matter what it is, whatever you want to call it, group as a psychic, probably experience things same as I have been experiencing this day. The reason I want to talk about this is because recently I've been having a drastic increase of the follower. And when you have such a big increase, you don't expect everybody to like you. You probably expect people to dislike you too, right? So among all those followers, I also got a lot of impulsive client. Impulsive client is, they probably would just check on one episode or two episodes like I have, and then they decide to book a session with me. So the result to that is, of course, I'll try my best to answer it, but it may not satisfy everybody else, just like the world is. We cannot please everybody, right? So I thought I would do an episode from a psychic point of view and will share with you all. Hopefully this will be my intro video that I can refer you to from now on. Before you wanna see a psychic, no matter what a psychic is, it's very important for you to study them first, to know a little bit of their background, to even, if you can, study a little bit the way of their the language they use, the way they talk, their habit, their personality, and the way they think. Why are those important? Let me share my personal opinion with you. I get it. You haven't seen most of my video yet. I did do a lot. I get it. But bear with me. Let me try to sum it up for you. All the information or all the knowledge, all the things, everything that we see in the universe, understand one big thing. There's no good or bad, right or wrong. It is what it is, right? So it doesn't matter how people see things. No matter how good a psychic sees things, it is what it is. If we understand it is what it is, that means there's nothing we can tell you. Honestly, there's nothing we can tell you. But often, that's not really what you want to hear. You want to hear detail of it. So in the early stage of my episode, I did say how psychic interpret what they see, the vision they see, right? Depending on their background. Their background is very important. If they have a strong religious background, they most likely will interpret the vision that they see in a very religious way. If they have a more pessimistic personality, so they will interpret the vision they see in a very pessimistic way. Most of people have a wrong idea. That is, they believe when a psychic communicates with information or knowledge, it's like someone talking to us word by word, and then you are hoping we can repeat after them, which if any psychic who ever got information would tell you it is not so. You know what I mean? It is not so. Very often, all spirits in the universe, when they transfer all the message, the feeling, or things like that, it's just like an imprint. Does that make sense? It's an imprint. And then that imprint, in order for us to interpret it, we have to use the vocabulary we have. Will there be some times that we don't have the vocabulary? Yes, there will be some time we don't have the vocabulary, but we will try our best to interpret it. Does that make sense? So that's why I say it's very important a psychic's background, what our background is, how much do we know, right? The more we know, the more we exposed to things, the more vocabulary that we have, and the more accurate we are able to interpret it, the vision that we see. But is that all? No. It have a lot to do with a psychic's personality too. You understand that? Because as I say, positive people will interpret the vision that they see positively. Negative people will interpret the vision that they see negatively. You understand that, right? Because any information that is out there in the universe or any soul and soul connection is simply an imprint. An imprint. We don't have language for it. We don't have word for it. We will try our best to explain things the way that we know how, hoping you will understand. You know what I mean? So we, the language we speak, the attitude we are, the background we were raised by, does play a factor in this. So of course, a lot of people out there will say, no, but if you're psychic, you have to try to be neutral. You have to be neutral. Understand. Let me repeat this one more time again. Under the universe, there's no good or bad, right or wrong. It is simply what it is. Neutral. Neutral. The word itself is created by human. The idea of neutral is very objective. Why I'm saying something I believe is neutral, it really depending on your perception. Very simple thing. We all know. When I like dark chocolate myself, you, in the other hand, probably hate dark chocolate, right? When I believe what is called neutral is called milk chocolate in my mind. Since I like dark chocolate and I think the neutral would be milk chocolate, and I will explain something, well, I think it's like milk chocolate. And then you will say, no, that's not right. You know, you are not being neutral. Why? Because it's based on you like white chocolate. How would I know? I'm simply getting the message you ask and I'm interpreting it to you. You know what I mean? So very simple thing. Let's say if arrogant people come to me and say, I have difficulty for spiritual evolution, I couldn't understand why. In my point of view, I may quickly review your life, and then I say, oh, I understand what's blocking you. I think you might be a little bit more arrogant. You might have to work on it. Am I criticizing you? Am I criticizing you? Not really. I'm simply saying it is what it is. But as you, since you are already, any arrogant people hate people to call them arrogant. Does that make sense? In that regard, you probably get pissed off. So does that make me a bad psychic? Not really. It probably means I'm not the one for you. You know what I mean? But can those things be save your time or save your money and then you don't feel like you're being scammed by us? Can those things be helped? Of course. How can you prevent yourself not to be scammed by anyone? You simply have to do a little bit homework. You have to do a little bit homework, understanding what kind of person you are talking to. What do they believe? What kind of religious background they have? What's their ethnic background? You know, what kind of language they use? Are they positive people? Are they negative people? Are they very matter-of-fact people? You know what I mean? Because all those little things will help you understand. Are they going to say something that I understand? Or are they going to say something that's just going to confuse me more? Are they going to give me the true advice, or are they going to be judgmental, or are they going to say something that I'm really going to hate? You know what I mean? So, you know, I know a lot of time many of you feel like you're being rejected by me, and I believe many of you probably believe that I'm criticizing you. The truth is, when I'm at work, I'm trying to do the best I can. Can I satisfy you? That is really not my job. That is not my job. Because my job is not to satisfy you just because you pay me. My job is to say what is true that's presenting in front of me the best way I can. Of course, to you, let's bring back to the chocolate example. You might think I am being judgmental. I'm not being fair.
Why so? Based on the foundation, we are two different people. We are very two different people. I like dark chocolate while you like white chocolate. You know what I mean? So when I'm telling you, oh, I'm really trying to be neutral here. So that's why what coming out of me, I say milk chocolate. But to you, milk chocolate might simply be too bitter. You know what I mean? So anyway, I hope this is an example you kind of understand. But I really encourage you guys, let me say this again. I really got no issue toward money. If you want to book consultation with me, go ahead anytime. If you want to go find any psychic, go ahead. I understand if they satisfy you, they comfort you, it make you feel better, whatever reason that is, go ahead. But I do have a little advice for you. Before you want to see any psychic, if you want anybody to read your fortune for you, to read a card for you, just do a little bit, investigation and know what type of people that you are actually talking to. You know what I mean? So that may actually help you understand what they are going to say to you, or help you understand their language better and understand what kind of background they're coming from. And then you don't feel like you're being scammed, or you being criticized, or you being or your life come to the doom. You know what I mean? So anyway, just a little bit personal opinion, and I really hope, a lot of people out there, being honest with you guys, no matter what skill they have, no matter either use tarot card, or special skill, NLP, or whatever that is, Reiki, and things like that, I think they all come with the intention, try to help. The result may or may not meet your standard, but please appreciate the effort they are trying. You know what I mean? So if you want to avoid any misunderstanding or things like that, instead of criticizing them and then saying, you are so bad, of course, not everybody fit everybody. If it doesn't work, just simply walk away, say thank you, and then walk away. You don't have to come back, right? But if you want to save that trouble, doesn't want to be scammed again, spend some time to get to know them, understand them. Then you will know if they are the right person for you or not. But remember, everything under the universe, respect is the key. I hope you all can, passing good energy back and forth each other instead of brewing or create a bad one for those who actually try to help. So again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook, or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website at ruowen.com. Till then, next time. Bye.